Have you guys ever wondered if Old Testament rules can apply to today and even help you live a better, healthier life? Let's talk about it. Today we're going to talk about an Old Testament law concerning mixed fabrics. Deuteronomy 22:11. Thou shalt not wear a garment of diverse sorts as of woolen and linen together. Basically, this law is saying don't wear mixed fabrics. Now, why in the world would God make such a rule? I've never really seen any pastor quite explain such bizarre laws such as this. Why were they not allowed to wear mixed fabrics? Why was that a law? Well, this Old Testament law actually has to do with science that can apply to today. This is a doctor known as Heidi Yellen. She's a researcher who studied frequencies in fabrics. A doctor named Heidi Yellen did a study on fabrics, and this was the conclusion. The human body has a signature frequency of 100, and organic cotton is 100. Therefore, you don't want to wear a garment under 100 that is lower than the frequency of the human body. A sickly, nearly dead person has a frequency of 15, and materials such as polyester, rayon, silk, and spandex register at 15. Science proves that any fabric worn that has a frequency less than 100, our bodies puts a strain on us, which causes disease, inflammation, and other sicknesses. The only super fabrics are wool and linen, both measuring in at 5,000, which energizes the body and helps fight disease. Linen is a super fabric. Like I said, its frequency is 5,000. Wool is also 5,000, but when mixed together with linen, the frequencies cancel each other out and fall to zero. Even wearing a wool sweater on top of linen outfit in a study collapsed the electric field. The reason for this could be that the energy field of wool flows from left to right, while that of linen flows in the opposite direction from right to left. So yeah, when these two super fabrics are mixed together, they cancel each other out and the frequency goes to zero, from 5,000 to zero, which is incredibly unhealthy for your body. Can cause strain, inflammation, disease. Here's some facts about linen. Number 1, sleeping in linen helps people fall asleep faster and deeper. Number 2, it improves mood. Number 3, considered holy attire. Number 4, made up of flax. Number 6, rapid healing from surgeries and other ailments, which would explain why hospitals use linen for their beds. Number 7, resistant to fungus and bacteria. Number 8, barrier to some diseases. Number 9, regulates body temperature. It insulates in the cold and cool and breathable when it's warm. But all these benefits of fabrics such as linen disappear when you mix them. Its frequency goes to zero, which, like I said, can cause inflammation, strain on the body, etc. Another researcher, Dr. Philip Callahan, discovered that flax cloth, linen, acts as an antenna for the energy. He found that when the pure flax cloth was put over a wound or local pain, it greatly accelerated the healing process. What he was using to discover this is a oscilloscope. So yes, the type of fabric you wear, and if you mix it, can affect the body. So God knew what he was talking about. This wasn't just some random law to separate the Israelites. This was a law concerning health and well-being. And the science applies today to mixed fabrics. Alright, thank you.
Shalom. All praises, honor, and glory be unto Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Rakak Wadash. Double honor to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone. Peace and blessings to the hopeful elect, to the Akim doing the work in truth and sincerity, as well as a few Akwat that listen and learn. This is Brother Shawar with another lesson through the spirit and power of Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai. And man, this lesson is deep, because you see the title, The Wisdom of the Lord Promotes Life. And you see the clip, and honestly, it's it kind of blew my mind, man, because the Lord is so cold, man. The wisdom of the Lord, is on a whole another level. And honestly, there's laws in the scriptures that we, you may not understand, why the Lord has it that way. But here it is, he's revealing, one of those laws to have a deep, reason why, a scientific reason, which science just means to know, So really, it's just knowledge, man. I'm like, don't credit these devils for discovering what already is, what the Lord already made. They just kind of figured it out. But nonetheless, there's a deep reason behind it, man. And there's a deep reason, and understanding on why the Lord has the laws, the way he has them. And we don't have this understanding because we're so, the elect is now coming back into, Lord's will we be those men. We're now coming back into this wisdom, to the knowledge and understanding of the scriptures. So the Lord is revealing certain things unto us, man, and it's beautiful. Some of us are waking up, to obviously the fact that we're Israelites and, other things, the prophecies, and this is another example of the laws, man, and why certain things are, and the real reasons behind it, man. And the Lord is revealing these things to us, man. And it's, this is just a different kind of wisdom. This is real wisdom that people of the world, they have no idea, man. They're on such a low level, man. And not to brag or boast, but because that everybody got a role to play, and it's ultimately the Lord, that's revealing these things unto us. So the Wadi Yahweh B'Shem Yahushai. But it's just, the understanding that the Lord has is on a whole another level. People look at the scriptures as a fairy tale book, man, as if it's some make believe book of just some religion, man, just to control people and whatever. Basically the what Esau has told them about the scriptures, which is all false, man, with Christianity and all that madness, because that's not, Christianity is not really of the scriptures. They kind of just go off their feelings and what sounds good, and they twist it. But anyways, I'm gonna get these scriptures, man, just to go into how the ways of the Lord are perfect, man, because he is the Most High. Yahweh created the whole earth, everything in it, so the understanding the Lord has is much greater than that of a human being. And we're seeing that now because, like I said, this law, not to mix fabrics, was one of the laws. Even I was like, why not? But ultimately we're going to follow the laws because, we know the Lord, whatever the Lord says goes, to the best of our ability. What I mean by that is, because we're not saved by the law on this side, but we still should keep it to the best of our abilities because we're rehearsing the righteous acts. But what I mean by that is, why, if that's a law, then, that's a law, and if I can keep it, I'll keep it, whatever the case may be. Some laws we can't keep. But, my point is, questioning the law as into why that is. But now here it is. There's a real deep reason behind it. You see all the benefits, from not mixing your fabrics. And this is what I mean when I say the wisdom of the Lord promotes life. And let me get into these scriptures, man. So this is Isaiah 55:8. For my thoughts are not your thoughts, neither are your ways my ways, saith the Lord. For as the heavens are higher than the earth, so are my ways higher than your ways, and my thoughts than your thoughts. So the Lord's thoughts, his thinking process on, how everything's created is much higher than, that of a human being, man. He created us. His understanding of things is so much greater, and we see that, this is a small example of that, really, of the wisdom behind the Lord's laws. Because the laws are really for our benefit, man. The laws are, like I said, they promote life. The things of this world, man, and Babylon the Great, the lifestyle we have now, this is a death style, man. Everything is destruction. Everything is attacking you. The food, the air, the clothes, the frequencies in the air, man, with is technology. The radiation, the music, man, everything. Esau attacks you from all angles because Esau is the wicked, and he's the one in rulership. This is a wicked kingdom we're in right now. But in the kingdom of heaven, there's going to be righteousness, man, and there's going to be these laws implemented. So the whole world is going to benefit, man. The whole world is going to benefit from the laws, statutes, and commandments of Yahweh B'Shem Yahushai, because it's a lifestyle, man. It's a real lifestyle. It promotes life. It's a real benefit to you as a human being. And this is why the Lord set these laws in place, because he knows what's best, man. We don't know. This flesh can't tell us, what's best, man. We're not on the level of the Most High. We're not even close. And on top of that, we were, brought up in a wicked, perverse kingdom. So it's just beautiful to see the Lord, waking us up and showing us these things. And the Lord is going to reveal himself more and more, that he is, the Most High and the one and only true power of, the world, man. And then people are going to know who his elect is, and all that, man. But let me get, this is Psalms 19:7. The law of the Lord is perfect, converting the soul. The testimony of the Lord is sure, making wise the simple, right? Because the Lord's law is perfect, man. You know, and even, you know, when I was younger in the truth, I'm still young in the truth, but when I was younger in the truth, you know, a couple years back, you know, even questioning the law is I would say that's going off, man, because, you know, not necessarily going off because, you know, it's just kind of, it wasn't really a negative outlook on it. I just, you know, didn't really understand. But, you know, when you realize who the Lord is, man, and the wisdom and the power that he is, man, you really shouldn't even question the laws, man. And yeah, you know, human nature that, you know, right now like I said, we were raised up in a wicked, perverse kingdom, so things are going to go against the grain at first. You know, but once you come into this understanding, you grow in this thing, and you start seeing the wisdom, knowledge, and understanding. You pray, you know, you pray to Yahweh B'Shem Yahushua for more wisdom, more knowledge, more understanding. These things are revealed unto us, and you're like, yo, everything just makes way more sense, man. And it's a real faith booster. You know, it gives you more faith to really believe, you know, that the Lord is, you know, the Lord is the Lord, man. The Lord is the Most High. The Lord is in control, and, you know, his words are faithful and true. Because, you know, things are just coming to light that, you know, that the Lord's words are so powerful, man. It's hard not to believe, you know. And in very soon, man, because we know we're in the last days, calamities are about to hit, you know, as the scriptures tell us, perilous times in Daniel, you know, and the Lord is going to start showing us spiritual power, you know, miracles, man, things that were written about in the days of old. But we're going to start seeing those things now on an even higher level. You know, and it sounds far-fetched to a lot of people, but there's animals that do certain things that are basically spiritual power when you think about it. You know, so none of these things really aren't far-fetched. And when you come into this, you know, the wisdom, knowledge, understanding of Yahweh B'Shem Yahushua, and the Lord blesses you with this truth, this knowledge, you see these things, man, and you start to understand, you know, wisdom. You know, this is real wisdom, man. You know, and, you know, Yahweh brought the Zah, man, that, you know, I'd be a part of the elect, because the 144,000, and even in the kingdom, though, you know, as a regular Israelite, laws, statutes, and commandments are going to be on our inward parts. Right? It tells us that in Jeremiah. Matter of fact, let's get the precept. Let's get the precept. Yeah, this is Jeremiah 31 and 33. It reads, "But this shall be the covenant that I will make with the house of Israel after those days, saith the Lord," meaning the last days after he destroys Babylon the Great. "I will put my law in their inward parts and write it in their hearts, and will be their power, and they shall be my people." So can you imagine, man, having the wisdom and knowledge and understanding of the Lord just in you? You know, like a computer, man. Like the software is going to be the law, statutes, and commandments, man, for the elect. You know, and really all Israel, but starting with the elect, that 144,000, which is going to be, you know, at the top of the hierarchy under Yahweh Shai and King David in the kingdom. So, man, it's going to be crazy, because, you know, this wisdom we're getting now is really, you know, it's not low level, because it's a lot higher than things we've learned, and it's still the wisdom of the Lord. But when we get to the, you know, we're going to be on a God-like level in the kingdom, man. And this is, man, like, it's just a different level. The Lord is just on a different level, man, than anything that the people of this world can understand. You know, but they're all, you know, everybody's going to know, man. Everybody's going to get to the point where they know the Lord is the Lord, because this thing is about exalting Yahweh Shai, you know, and him coming back into his power, man. The Lord coming back into his power. So, next precept, this is Proverbs 3 and 5. "Trust in the Lord with all thine heart, and lean not on thine own understanding," right? So we you know, this is something we've never thought of in the world, man. When you were in the world, you know, we never thought of things like this. Your mind is all on carnal things, man. I mean, some of us probably maybe had a little more spirituality than others, but, you know, Jake has a zeal, but not according to knowledge. So we didn't really know anything, man. You know, we have the natural belief in the Most High, which is that's what that's talking about, the zeal. But, you know, we were going off, we were thinking carnally, we were just going off what the flesh wanted. And we didn't think of none of, you know, nothing even close to this, man. And this is just really, this is a small example, but it's, you know, it's a big thing, because it's deep, man. the smallest things in the scriptures are really deep. You know, it's just beautiful to see the Lord is revealing it, man, because knowledge is being increased in these last days. You know, and that's exactly the next precept I was going to grab in Daniel. This is Daniel 12:4. It reads, "But thou, O Daniel, shut up the words and seal the book, even to the time of the end. Many shall run to and fro, and knowledge shall be increased." Right? So the time of the end, man, because, you know, the famine of the word is coming, where this knowledge and wisdom and understanding isn't going to be obtainable unless the Lord just decides to, you know, wake you up in the last days or whatever the case may be, which isn't that's not going to be your typical case. You know, there will be some brothers and maybe, you know, some sisters who wake up in the very, very last days. But for the most part, you know, the elect, the remnant is going to be woken up, you know, right now, man, before the Lord closes those doors of mercy. But knowledge is being increased in these last days, man, and that's written, that was written to happen. You know, that knowledge is, you know, is what? A combination of us waking up to the fact that we're Israelites, you know, the prophecies, you know, and all these other different things, like, you know, health benefits of doing certain things, learning about different herbs, learning about the laws, you know. So the wisdom is really being increased, man. And you see it, you know, more and more. The more, you know, we, you know, are connected with Yahweh Hashem Shai, the more we seek the Lord, the more we're, you know, occupied in prophecy, we see the Lord increasing the knowledge, man, on different things. And this is just one of those examples. And it's so beautiful to see, man, because the Lord is just on another level, man. On another level. You know, because you would think something like this, you know, not mixing fabrics is nothing. You would think, you know, what's the point? You know, why? Like, there's no, you know, there's no difference. But really, there's a big difference. This is why a lot of times you might, or this is part of the reason why, because, you know, Esau's doing a whole bunch of other stuff that will mess your body up. But this is a reason why, you know, you might have headaches. You know, you just feel like, you know, you're on a low energy. You know, you have no energy. You know, it's just all kind of things, man. And this is why the Lord made this law, man. Because there's a greater purpose behind the law, statutes, and commandments of the Most High. Because He, you know, His law is perfect, as the scriptures told us in Psalms 19, man. So this is back in the book of Psalms 119 and 18. Open thou mine eyes, that I may behold wondrous things out of thy law. So that's what's happening, man. The Lord is opening our eyes. He's opening our eyes to see the real, you know, some of the real reasons and the real benefits behind the law, statutes, and commandments, because it gives us more faith, man. It gives us more faith to say, oh man, okay, you know, this is real, like this is gonna benefit me in you know, in all ways, man. The laws are not grievous either, man. Scriptures tell us that, man. The Most High's laws are not grievous to keep. And they benefit you in you know, in a great way that at first we just didn't understand, we couldn't even comprehend. You know, so even somebody in the world, if they, you know, understood this, you know, or they read into this, they would, you know, it probably wouldn't hit them the same, but they would still be like, damn, like, you know, I never thought of it like that. Because when you're in the world, your mind is just on carnal things, man. You're not, you know, this world is a very carnal world, man, and in gross darkness. And the word is the light. You know, scriptures tell us if they don't speak according to this word, there's no light in them, you know, meaning they're in darkness. But once you come into this word, well, you have the light, man. The Lord bless us with the light so we can see, man. We see the truth. We see the things that, you know, are hidden to the people of the world, man. And ultimately, you know, the Lord is revealing these things, you know, and then everybody can see it. But it's, you know, the elect is gonna stick with the elect on a way, you know, just way differently, man, on a different level. Because the whole earth is gonna know, man, about Yahweh Hashem Yahweh Shai. But this is just, you know, I'm gonna get one more precept and close it out. But, you know, this is just to me is, you know, it's crazy, man. The Lord is just cold, man. It's crazy. Call out Yahweh Bashim Yahushai. But let me get this last precept, and Lord's word is be edifying. I'll close it out. So this is 2nd Esdras 6:27. It reads, "For evil shall be put out, and deceit shall be quenched. As for faith, it shall flourish. Corruption shall be overcome, and the truth, which have been so long without fruit, shall be declared." And this is part of the truth, man, because the truth is really, the main part of the truth is the name of the Lord and who the Hebrew Israelites are today, and the prophecies. But this is a part of the truth, man. And all these things are being declared in these last days, man. And evil is being put out. You best believe evil is being put out. The Lord is bringing this devil's stronghold down, man. And this is just all part of prophecy. Everything comes full circle, man. But this is the time we're in, man, these last days. And the Lord is increasing wisdom. And this is a real wisdom, man. That promotes life, man. So this should make you long for the kingdom even more, and go harder in the spirit, man, because we know the Lord is showing us that his words are faithful and true, more and more every day. And it's only gonna get, greater and greater. So Lord's word is edifying to the elect. I'm gonna give all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Bahashim, Yahweh Shai, Bahashim, Rakakwadash, Shalom, and Kwam Yasharala.
Blessed is the man that endureth temptation, for when he is tried, he shall receive the crown of life which the Lord hath promised to them that love him. And when the chief shepherd shall appear, ye shall receive a crown of glory that fadeth not away. Whither the tribes go up, the tribes of the Lord, unto the testimony of Israel, to give thanks unto the name of the Lord. For there are set thrones of judgment, the thrones of the house of David. He withdraweth not his eyes from the righteous, but with kings are they on the throne, yea, he doth establish them forever, and they are exalted.
The elect of the nation of Israel, they were born to be leaders of the nation. What did Yahushua tell his disciples? You shall sit upon 12 thrones, judging the 12 tribes of Israel. Think about that, man. We're being created, we're being formed, we're being forged into being leaders of this great nation, the nation of Israel.
Be wise now, therefore, O ye kings. Be instructed, ye judges of the earth. Lay not up for yourselves treasures upon earth, where moth and rust doth corrupt, and where thieves break through and steal. But lay up for yourselves treasures in heaven, where neither moth nor rust doth corrupt, and where thieves do not break through nor steal. For where your treasure is, there will your heart be also.